I want to be able to show him an example of what it means to protest for your rights.
We spoke with parent after parent.
Racism and prejudice happens no matter the age.
About why each of them found it important to bring their young children to protest in the district last weekend to fight against racial inequality.
I'm raising 3 boys and 5 girls, and it means the world to me. I can't sit there and sit home and do nothing.
We've been having this conversation with him, honestly, for a couple of years now, just because we don't have the luxury of not.
It's important to bring him out to show him and start the foundation of what he has to look forward to, of possibilities of discrimination that may happen.
3 mothers raising Black children, having tough but real conversations about what it means to be Black in America with their sons as young as 3 and 5 years old.
It's something that has to be done. If I don't talk to them and they go out into the world and don't know, it could be more detrimental than them sitting there finding out at a young age on how to handle something.
Is it beneficial to have those conversations young, or is it harmful to the children?
You definitely need to take into consideration the age of your child, but you also need to take into consideration the maturity of your child.
Dr. Lakeisha Legree with Elevate MD Wellness Center says it's important to expose children to the realities of the world at some level to prepare them to handle situations they may face at school or with friends.
I think if you're not mindful of the maturity level of the child, and I think if you're not mindful of the details that you provide to the child, then you can definitely cross that threshold from being helpful to being harmful.
She says the wrong level of exposure could lead to depression or anxiety.
Clinical signs of anxiety and depression are different in children than they are in adults.
Dr. Legree says parents should look out for unusual bedwetting, night terrors, behavioral issues, or an inability to focus. Either way, she says starting the dialogue about racism early can be beneficial when put into the right context, depending on the child. In D.C., Michael Quander, WUSA 9.